So in looking at this piece, early Rachmaninoff, it caused me to do some research, and I found out about the big influence on Rachmaninoff's life. Without question, that's Tchaikovsky. And in fact, he studied composition with Tchaikovsky, and legend has it that he was walking over to Tchaikovsky's mansion in Moscow. Rachmaninoff was 19 at the time. Tchaikovsky was 53. Big crowd outside the mansion. Tchaikovsky's dead. He died 9 days after conducting the Sixth Symphony, the Pathétique. Rachmaninoff, grief-stricken, runs back to his little student flat, locks the door, and 7.5 weeks, this is what he produces. His trio Élégiaque. I have some French speakers here. I don't know how I did, Martine, with that. Élégiaque. Sort of elegy-like trio. And it's as big as this poster. But first of all, I want to point out that he wrote on the cover in cursive writing, which is not taught very often in the public schools anymore, à la mémoire d'un grand artiste, Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky. So he dedicated it, obviously, to Tchaikovsky. And it's a blockbuster. When you're 19, what you do is you throw in the kitchen sink, you throw everything against the wall and see what sticks, right, guys? I have a 19-year-old and 16-year-old grandson here right now. So his trio is now 84 pages, was probably 100 pages when he wrote it. Takes an hour to perform. There's only one movement, and there's 12 musical episodes in it, like the Liszt B minor sonata that goes from theme to theme. So don't worry, I'm not going to play the whole thing right now. We'd never be out of here. But I do want to show you, just with permission of everybody, 60 seconds. That's all that we have time for, and why it introduces so well the next piece by Tchaikovsky that Christina is going to perform with me as her accompanist. It starts off with a vision, I think, of the hearse going through Moscow, horse-drawn, very slowly, the wheels turning. And here's Rachmaninoff picturing for us the hearse. Down. At the end of the piece, we put Tchaikovsky in the ground with a traditional Russian hymn that goes something like this. In the middle, he wants to show us a little bit those beautiful melodies like Tchaikovsky did, so he comes up with something like this. etc. It could be out of The Way We Were, Evergreen, Barbra Streisand, Greatest Hits, John Legend, Adele, Barry Manilow, who knows? And after all, he's only 19. One of my piano coaches said, that's somebody trying to imitate Rachmaninoff, at an early age. So, but seriously, here's something interesting. Tchaikovsky died in October of 1893. His seasons were among the most famous of his piano pieces, and in particular, October, if you look at it. And what Rachmaninoff wrote is his own little October in honor of Tchaikovsky, which we're going to hear in a minute. And here's Rachmaninoff's little October in the same key of D minor. And I think it's a beautiful introduction.
From Beethoven to Rachmaninoff, this is a lineage of obsession, discipline, and emotional truth. Follow and subscribe to Alien Friends as we uncover the mysteries of classical music. And don't forget to click the bell so you never miss a new post. Want to learn more? Click the QR code in the bottom right corner and check out Revolutionary.